Sophia.
Matagal ako mag-maraming yun. Honored guests, to our President, Engineer Andre and Gabrielza, to our NSTP CWTS instructor, instructors, Ms. Yvonne G.D. and Mr. Eric A. Barba, to our guest speaker, Dr. Discoro C. Ordain Jr., Dean, College of Criminal Justice Education, Dean, College of Criminal Justice Education, Cat College, Legazpi City. To NSTP CWTS Coordinator, Dr. Selena Sitincango, faculty, staff, my fellow students, a pleasant afternoon to all of you. Sir. Narinig sa iba. Iyak dan. Sep. Po.
la fâcher. J'suis pas tout blanc bête à ma télé fessée. Je réponds à tes appels, tu crois que j'vais la fesser. Moi j'm'en bats les reins, j'ai besoin d'un vrai Joe. Trop tard, j'suis trop loin pour toi. Trop tard, j'suis trop loin pour toi. T'es la plus bonne de mes copines. À mes copines, à mes copines. Tu es la plus bonne de mes copines. À mes copines, à mes copines. Tu veux que bombarder, bombarder. Tu veux que bombarder, bombarder. Toi tu planes que la nuit. Tu crois que j'ai ton time à ton avis. M'appelle pas mi amor. J't'ai barré mais t'en veux encore. Toi tu crois viser dans le mille.
When they talked about it, said you had to leave. It was over within minutes and I couldn't speak. Like that you're gone. Something went wrong. Choked up, you made me feel so small. Now I just need an answer. Why'd you have to go? Please bring me some closure. Cause I just need to know. If I wait for you, no one confess to you. I built a life around you. I want you close. How do I move on without some love? I need you close. Cause I can't let you go. No, I can't let you go. No, I can't let you go. Cause I can't let you go. Never talked about it, said you had to leave. It was over within minutes and I couldn't speak. Like that you're gone. Something went wrong. Choked up, you made me feel so small. Now I just need an answer. Why'd you have to go? Please bring me some closure. Cause I just need to know. If I wait for you, no one confess to you. I built a life around you. I want you close. How do I move on without some love? I need you close. How do I move on without some love? I want you close. How do I move on without some love? I need you close. Cause I can't let you go. No, I can't let you go. No, I can't let you go. Cause I can't let
I don't think that lump inside my throat will ever go away. Go away. The tears are dried, but now the memories are always here to stay. Here to stay. Did I not say enough, or was it all too much? I probably fucked it up with all these questions, huh? Did it feel good to run? Well, I'm glad you're having fun. But can I ask, did you want me to smile? Did you want me to laugh? Did you want me to feel like you were holding me back? When I gave you love, I never give myself. Did you want me to just shrug my shoulders and say, oh well? Oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well. 'cause you won't care now that you got someone to hold. Someone to hold. So all that I can do is stop and stare and watch it all unfold. And did I not say enough, or was it all too much? I probably fucked it up with all these questions, huh? Did it feel good to run? Well, I'm glad you're having fun. But can I ask, did you want me to smile? Did you want me to laugh? Did you want me to feel like you were holding me fast? When I gave you love, I never give myself. Did you want me to just shrug my shoulders and say, oh well, 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 oh
To our honored guest, to our President Engineer Andrew Ray Embelieza, to our NSTP CWTS instructors, Ms. Yvonne GD and Mr. Erwin A. Barba, to our guest speaker, Dr. Joscoros C. Orlain Jr., Dean College of Criminal Justice Education, Cat College, Legazpi City. To NSTP CWTS Coordinator, Dr. Selena C. Tancangco, faculty, staff, and to my fellow students, a pleasant afternoon to all of you. The day of reaping has come. This afternoon marked the joyous victory of those among who have fought for a better future and have given what it takes to get at this moment. Everyone, welcome to the National Service Training Program Civic Welfare Training Services Completion Ceremony at Computer Arts and Technological College with the theme Strengthening and Empowering Leadership and Community Service Amidst the Pandemic. To formally start today's completion ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, let us all rise for the invocation and please remain standing for the Philippine National Anthem.
Let's bow our heads and place ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering all of us today in this important event. Bless everyone present here today, that each one of us may be able to share what he or she have for your glory and honor. We pray for our graduates today and lift them before you. We ask for your peace to cover them. We ask for laughter and joy to fill their days. We pray that you would give them boldness and courage to face challenges set before them with the confidence of peace that can only come from your Spirit. Be a lamp for their feet and a light to their path. Shine over them. Fill them with your Spirit. May today be a memory that burns bright within them as they embark on life's great adventure. May the various activities related to this event be a success through your intervention. We ask all of this in your name. Amen.
Sa
Please be seated. To start with, let us call in Mr. Erwin A. Barba to give his opening remarks.
Our very able President, Engineer Andrew Ray M. Biliesa, Dr. Selena C. Tangkangco, the NSTP CWTS Coordinator, my co-colleague, Missy Bondi, and of course our guest speaker for this afternoon, Dr. Discoro C. Orlain, Junior, the Dean of College of Criminal Justice Education of Cat College, and my dear completers, good afternoon. The pandemic has brought us various experiences. As we all know, that in the field of education, those challenges that tested us to be patient, and also it can be a proof that no matter what circumstances we face, we remain resilient and overcoming. This moment has given me the opportunity to express how grateful we are that finally our efforts have been paid off and give us the opportunity to continue learning despite the restrictions of the pandemic has brought us. This is with pleasure to welcome you all to this special occasion. Today is a special day to all NSTP CWTS students of Cat College, as it is actually a celebration of your first success of fulfilling your obligation and commitment to our nation. With this year's theme, strengthening and empowering leadership and community service amidst pandemic, this batch encountered so many difficulties, not only to your day-to-day life, but also to your requirements that is actually submitted in school. So today, I welcome you all to this completion ceremony and may this merge victorious to be able to help others and commit yourself to service despite the challenges of the pandemic. In such a big deal, I hope that you have realized that it is the first step in achieving greater success in the future. Have a great afternoon and God bless us all.
Thank you, sir. Now, may I call on the NSTP CWTS Coordinator, Dr. Selena C. Tancangco, for the presentation of the candidates for graduation and to be confirmed by our very own President, Engineer Andrew Ray Ambelieza, and also to give his inspirational message.
Thank you. Mr. President, may I present to you 100 candidates for completion in the National Service Training Program, Civic Welfare Training Service component. They have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by the NSTP Act of 2001 or Republic Act 9163. I hereby recommend that their completion of the NSTP CWTS program be confirmed.
Just for clarification, 100 lang sila ka-graduate total. Hindi tawagin natin yung 200 kasi 100 lang ipapag-graduate natin.
Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you 241 candidates for completion in the NSTP program, CWTS component. They have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by the NSTP Act of 2001 or Republic Act 9163. I hereby recommend that their completion be confirmed.
By the power vested upon me as the President of Computer Arts and Technological College, and upon the recommendation of your NSTP coordinator, I hereby confirm you completers of the National Service Training Programs Civic Welfare Training Service component for academic year 2021-2022. Congratulations. Please sit down. Okay, so pinatawag ko pa rin yung mga nag-online. Kawawa naman kung hindi ka-graduate. So, swerte niyo ng 100 na nandito. Okay, so, Dr. Selena C. Tangkangko, NSTP CWTS Coordinator. To our guest speaker this afternoon, Dr. Juscoro C. Orlain, Jr., Dean of our College of Criminal Justice Education. To our faculty members for the NSTP program, Ms. Yvonne D. and Mr. Erwin Barba. To our graduates, students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. NSTP completers are expected to be leaders. Because while all other subjects teach you knowledge and skills, NSTP teaches you right attitude and good values. Our four elements, knowledge, skills, attitude, and values, are essential to effective leadership. Each of them, however, plays different roles. Knowledge and skills are the affairs of the mind. Attitude and values are the affairs of the heart. Knowledge and skills guide leaders how to do things, while attitude and values remind leaders why they are doing such things. Leaders with right attitude and good values know that leadership is not about power, but all about responsibility. And a leader with the right attitude and good values is a servant leader. Max Dupree, a successful American businessman and writer, defines servant leadership succinctly this way. The first responsibility of a leader is to define reality. The last is to say thank you. In between, the leader is a servant. Effective leadership is also participative, wherein all voices are heard and all opinions are respected. Because good leaders realize that they do not have the monopoly of ideas. As Mother Teresa said, "You can do what I cannot do. I can do what you cannot do. Together, we can do great things." Or as a British-American author and inspirational speaker, Simon Sinek said, "The responsibility of leadership is not to come up with all the ideas, but to create an environment in which great ideas can thrive." And of course, effective leadership is inspirational, not transactional. A good leader leads, a great leader inspires. So strive not to be good, but to be great. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir. Before the distribution of the awards and certificates, let's have the intermission number. May I call on to introduce our guest speaker? May I call on Miss Yvonne G. D. Sorry, Ma'am.
Honored guest, to our beloved President, Engineer Andrew Ray M. Belleza, Dr. Selina Tancangco, our NSTP Coordinator, Mr. Erwin Barba, faculty and staff, NSTP CWTS graduating class of 2022, ladies and gentlemen. Today, this task of introducing our guest speaker is a great privilege. He is a living inspiration to the young ones. We are so grateful that he really spent time to be with us this afternoon, despite of hectic schedule. Our guest speaker is a native of Barangay Tigbi, TV Albay, fondly called Course, and was married to Abby May, and they were blessed with a cute baby girl named Victoria Francisca. He graduated at TV Central Elementary School in the year 1987. He finished his secondary school at Virgin of Carmel in the year 1997. In the year 2001, he finished his college with a degree of Bachelor of Science in Criminology at Tabaco College. At the University of Santo Tomas in Legazpi in the year of 2011, he finished with a degree of Juris Doctor. This degree is also known as Doctor of Law or Doctor of Jurisprudence, a graduate entry in law. In the year 2016, he finished his Master of Science in Criminal Justice, major in criminology, receiving a prestigious award, Excellentissimo in Oral Defense. And finally, his God's plan for him in the year 2020, he finished his Doctor of Philosophy in Criminal Justice with specialization in criminology. Experiences that have been accomplished of our guest speaker are the following for official designation function. Executive Secretary of the Council of Deans for Criminal Justice Education, Region 5. Regional Quality Assurance Team of the Commission on Higher Education, Regional Office, Region 5 in Criminal Justice Program. Evaluator, Monitor for Continuing Professional Development, Council for Criminology of the Professional Regulatory Commission. At present, our guest speaker is the Dean of Criminology Department of our school, the Cut College, and also a part-time instructor in graduate studies in Naga College Foundation, Naga City. He was a registered criminologist and a review lecturer for criminologist licensure examination. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming Dr. Juscoro C. Arlain Jr. Please give him a round of applause.
Please have a seat. Thank you. Thank you po, ma'am. Okay, so to the chairman of this institution, our very own Chairman Reynaldo A. Belleza, to the members of the Board of Trustee of Cat College, and of course our own president, who is a servant leader, an example of a servant leader, Engineer Andrew Ray M. Belleza, to our Vice President for Academic Affairs and Registrar of Cat College, Madam Teresita B. Capillan, and to Dr. Selena Sitangkanko, our Research Director, our Principal, and NSTP Coordinator. Of course, to Sir John Ryan Capillan, the Assistant Registrar of Cat College, faculty members, staff, and to you, graduating NSTP students, a pleasant afternoon. Napaka-seryoso naman nyo. Anyway, ini-imagine ko kanina, sabi ko, napakahaba ng ginawa kong speech. Baka abutin tayo ng 2 oras dito. So, I just realized when our own president already gave you keywords about servant leader. I remember when I was just like you in our ROTC. I remember my commandant at the time, I recall, sabi niya sa amin, if you want to become a leader, sana huwag kang taga-Portugal. Alam niyo ba kung ano yung taga-Portugal? Puro tugal. Puro utos. Okay? Kung ikaw naman ay maging isang magandang follower, okay, you are the subordinates, sana naman ikaw ay hindi taga-Batangas Tanawan. Ano mo yung taga-Tanawan? Yung tingin lang ng tingin. Okay? At papasok siya kung tapos na yung trabaho. So, yun daw yung common attitude between a leader and his subordinates. So, ngayong hapon, okay, napakaganda ng team ninyo because we are talking about strengthening or empowering leadership in community service amidst pandemic. So, ano nga ba talaga yung pinaka-essentials? Why do we need to empower or strengthen you, like you? Okay? So, ilagay natin sa simpleng scenario. Sa pamilya natin. Di ba? If you realize your parents, okay, sabi ni Papa mo, gumising ka ng maaga, okay, mag-prepare ka ng dapat mong i-prepare, yung almusal mo, ba, maglinis ka ng bahay kung, di ba? Sabi naman ng mama mo, sana masanay ka maglaba, ba, magluto. So, somehow, itong mga pinagagawa natin sa bahay, sometimes we misinterpret it. Akala natin ginagawa tayong alila. Akala natin puro na lang tayong gumagawa. Di ba? In fact, those are the training grounds for us to become a good leader. Sabi nga ng papa ko, I remember, sana hindi ka pakitang tao. Kumbaga napakabait mo sa ibang tao, in fact, sa pamilya mo, hindi. Pag inuutusan ka ng tatay mo, pag inuutusan ka, galit ka. Pero sa ibang tao, pag inuutusan ka, nagbuburuntir ka pa. So those are the things that we need to reconcile. Okay, why we need to do these things? Ba? For us, sabi nga, we need to do those things for us to be prepared. May handa tayo. Okay? So, empowering leaders share power with their subordinates, giving them decision-making authority. Kanina, our own president already mentioned about servant leader. In fact, servant leader is already a modern approach of leadership. Because we have what we call traditional leadership. Okay? Ano ba yung kaibahan ng traditional leadership with a servant leader? Diba? So, with a traditional leadership, the leader encourages people to do their jobs by providing them with guidance, directions, and motivation. While a servant leader, of course, when the leader's main goal and responsibility is to provide service to their people. A servant leader focus on the people that are directly below them. Ang tanong, if you are already in power, you are, di ba? Does it mean that you already get all the authorities given to you by the authorities? Ibig bang sabihin, pag sinabi ng instructor ninyo, pwede bang mamili tayo ng lugar kung saan tayo pwede mag-conduct ng outreach program? Di ba? Those are the things na diyan nagsisimula, di ba? We need to identify a particular barangay. We need to identify a particular group of people para doon tayo magbigay sa kanila kung anumang services kailangan. Nangangahulugan ba na ikaw na ngayon mag-assume as instructor? Hindi. Okay? Because empowerment includes 4 leader behaviors. Okay, number 1, we have the so-called highlighting the significance of individual work. Kaya nga, if you imagine, di ba, sa loob ng classroom natin, pag magkakaroon tayo ng class organization, sino ba yung pwedeng maging class president? Di ba? Sino ba yung unang tumatatak sa isip natin? Ang iba, ang kino-consider nila, sino ba yung laging nabubukang bibig ng teacher? Diba? Siya mismo yung gagawin natin, i-appoint natin or i-elect natin as president or whatsoever. Without giving any kind of consideration, ano pa ba? Ano pa ba yung mga dapat na characteristics ng isang leader? Diba? Second, allowing subordinates participation in decision making. You, ba? Your opinion is important. Hindi porket sinabi ng leader, ito yung dapat nating gawin, wala na kayong say. Hindi po ganyan. Okay? So, your opinion is a matter so that the goal or the specific objective of that particular task will be obtained. All right. The third one is emphasizing subordinates' strength. Okay, lahat naman tayo. We recognize it. We have our strength, and of course, we have our weaknesses. Alam natin yon. And we need to acknowledge that. Okay? And removing bureaucratic constraint. Ano ba ito? Dapat, we need to be equal. Okay? So, ano ba yung magiging resulta? What would be the implications if every one of you are empowered to become a good leader? Okay? Empowerment creates a healthy, positive, and ultimately successful organization. One in which there is ownership of the vision and trust in leadership. If you are a leader, kanina sabi, you are a servant leader, you have the ability to listen to your subordinates. Okay? Hindi ka dapat autocratic. Okay? Hindi dapat yung parang sa'yo lang, ikaw na yung masusunod. Okay? Alright. But take note, ito yung kailangan nating tandaan. Sabi ko kanina, if you are already empowered, okay? Empowering people or subordinates is not a casual act for a leader. It must be a comprehensive and continuous process with a means to review effectiveness. How do you know that the team is doing what you need to be accomplished? So, kung ikaw yung leader, okay, you need also to have a control. Okay, kailangan pa rin tingnan mo. Okay? How do you know they understand your intent? What if they are moving in a different direction? Okay? Good leaders or managers empower, but also check to make sure that empowerment is working. Sabi nga class ni President Reagan, okay? Trust, but verify. Okay? Communicate your intent and then encourage your team to contribute with recommendation to improve the organization. listen to them, incorporate the sound ideas, and decide on the path. When you empower your subordinates, take note of this. When you empower your subordinates, you do not give up your accountability and legal authority. Di ba, class? Di ba, my dear graduates? Ito yung minsan ang na-misunderstood natin. If there are miscarriage in doing something na ibinigay sa iyo, sometimes hindi mo ina-acknowledge kung ikaw dapat yung managot. Itinuturo mo sa iba. 'Di ba? Sinisisi mo sa iba. 'Di ba? All right. If one of your team members is trusted with responsibility and make a major error, you are still the one ultimately who is held accountable. Okay? Leader, mayroon siyang accountability. Okay? This is one of the fundamental principles of commanding an organization sa amin, okay, known as command responsibility. Although you already delegated the task to your subordinates, but still, you are accountable. Okay, di ba class, na imagine nyo ba yan sa loob ng pamilya, di ba? Sabi ng ate mo, Nini, pwedeng ikaw na ba yung magsaing? Di ba? In fact, ang inuutosan ng tatay mo yung kapatid mong panganay. Nasunog yung pagkain. Di ba? Sino yung sisisihin ng tatay mo? Hindi naman ikaw yung kapatid mo. Because she also possesses responsibility, which was already been delegated to you. Okay? All right. So you must keep checking to see that your team or organization is following your intent, understand the mission, and is moving the company or organization forward. Okay? Empowerment must be earned and demonstrated and checked continuously. So that's all. Thank you very much for your listening and have a great day ahead and congratulations.
Before we proceed to the intervention number, may we present this certificate of appreciation to our guest speaker, Dr. Chuscoro C. Arlene. But before that, may I just first read to you the citation. Computer Arts and Technological College Incorporated Certificate of Appreciation is hereby presented to Chuscoro C. Arlene Jr. for his unselfish devotion, dedicated service, and high degree of commitment as guest speaker during the National Service Training Program completion ceremony with the theme Strengthening and Empowering Leadership and Community Service Amidst the Pandemic, given this 8th day of July 2022 at CAD College, Legazpi City, signed by Mr. Erwin Barba, NSTP instructor, Marie Yvonne G.D., NSTP instructor, our NSTP coordinator, Dr. Selina Tangkangco, and our president, Engineer Andrew Ray M. Belleza. Please, a round of applause.
Before the distribution of the awards and certificates, let's have the intermission number. May I call on Macjin C. Balderrama from BSOA to give us a dance number.
Look at that sexy body. Look at that trunk in the back.
you're gone and they say, do you need me? Do you think I'm prepared? Do I make you feel like cheating? I'm like, no, not really, cause oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. She moves like a model. She
Thank you so much. My fellow students, this is the moment we have been waiting for, the harvest of the fruits of our hard work of time, effort, and discipline. Now, the distribution of the certificates and special award by the President, Engineer Andrew Ray Ambelieza, to be assisted by Dr. Selena C. Tancangco, NSTP Coordinator, and Mr. Erwin A. Barba, the NSTP Instructor.
For the Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, George N. Abeliano. Sofia Brent Alamares. Rogin B. Apin. Arabelia A. Avellaneda. Charles Cedric B. Balunso. James Michael Banua. Herberto B. Bayang Jr. Daniel D. Bui. Christopher John Katampungan. Joseph C. Cervantes. Romar M. Estor. Daniela May D. Gavica. Tricia L. Leona. RJ M. Makasinat. Junji B. Marzan. Dave Andrew B. Minya. Ira Joy M. Twiza. Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Cheryl R. Abeliano. John Melien M. Acosta. Godwin F. Aranya. Jessa M. Banico. Ivan Rovel N. Bio. Orlene B. Dawat. Mori B. Lopez. Sian M. Mallorca. Kent Ryan M. Marcelino. John Victor P. Reyes. Francisco Lloyd O. Talaro. Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering, Ian April M. Austero. Axel John B. Borromeo. Ernesto L. Bravo Jr. John Lloyd R. La Chica. Dandy L. Melgar. Bryle Allen C. Sarangcote. Michael Angelo B. Senforoso. Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Elisa May Avocado. Lara May L. Aspa, Angel Shane A. Verses, Monique B. Chedar, Eric Chan Arnito, Lorilyn M. Nosete, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Jonah S. Aliven, John Vincent A. Alvarado, Noli S. Añonuevo, Angelo B. Arnero, Edward Shane M. Barcival, John Ashley A. Fresnido, Russell T. Martinez, Isaac Justin Mendez, Angelica A. M. Menes, John Lian L. Merafuentes, Adrian N. Naag, Ana May M. Nario, Rostum N. Cuernada, Kenneth L. Berniflor, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Winalyn A. Abela, Joshua P. Avocado, Anton B. Agripa, Antoinette A. Arena, Angela M. Valderrama, Esusa A. Bastos, Kailin F. Selosa, Shainalin B. Dado, Christine B. Dimasayaw, Christian Joshua Estampor, Karen Kate Lienas, Reynald L. Lopez, Alter Craven M. Lorena, Jenny Nicole A. Lucena, Diana Christine A. Lucedo, Aaron Christian Ludovice, Jessa S. Magana, Angeline L. Melor, Reika N. Monilia, John Marie C. Morada, Janela A. Orulfo, Justin Joy L. Ramirez. Bachelor of Science in Office Administration, Angela May P. Alcantara, Macjean C. Valderrama, Rita Jane Barnedo, Hari Krishna E. Bermudez, Rosemary B. Borigas, Sandra E. Brioso, Jayan A. Capilla, Mary Rose C. Cabrera, Ocesta O. Masinas, Rosan P. Marbelia, Mark M. Mendones, Maitin N. Noite, Carla B. Valladolid, David John P. Versosa, Bachelor of Science in Engineering Technology, Nico M. Abion. Jerome L. Antequera. Josh Andre B. Bandies. Kenneth A. Gamos. Kenneth D. Gardon. Franco Angelo L. Manlangin. Benji D. Ortiz. Joshua Enrica Ford. For Associate in Computer Technology, Mayet N. Niebla. So we proceed to the service awardees. Medal. Service awardees. Banico Jessa M. A round of applause to Miss Banico Jessa M. Opiana Hazel Ann. Brioso Sandra E. Brioso. Lucena Jenny Nicole. Versosa David John P. Mendones Mark M. Barcival Edward Shane. Versus Angel Shane. Congratulations to the NSTP graduating class 2022 and to the service awardees. A round of applause to everyone.
Once again, congratulations to all of us. We will be having another intermission number to be performed by Mr. Christopher John C. Katampungan and Miss Daniela Gavica from BSE to give a song number. ika'y mawawala. At ngayon, nandyan ka na, hindi mo paliwanag ang nadarama. Handa ako sa walang hanggan, hindi pa aasahin, hindi ka sasaktan. Mula noon hanggang ngayon, ikaw at ako.
Sound test, sound test. At sa wakas ay nahanap ko na rin ang ako sa'yo na ikaw uunahin na ang pag-asang nahanap ko sa iyong pagmamahal ang lubos sa pag-ibig natin magtatagal. At ngayon,
Nandyan ka na, hindi mapaliwanag ang nadarama. Handa ako sa walang hanggan, hindi pa aasahin, hindi ka sasaktan. Mula noon hanggang ngayon, ikaw at ako. At ngayon, nandito na, palaging hahawakan iyong mga kamay.
di ka na mag-iisa sa hirap at ginhawa, iibigin ka.
Mula noon hanggang ngayon, mula ngayon hanggang dulo, ikaw at ako. Ikaw at ako.
Now, to give the address of thanks, may I call on Mr. Edward Shane M. Percival.
Please give this chance to give the deepest thanks to the following that have been part of this completion ceremony. We would like to give thanks to our Almighty God for giving us the guidance in our studies and giving us the guidance as we come here today. To our NSTP CWTS instructors, Ms. Yvonne GD and Mr. Erwin Barbar for teaching us enough knowledge in this subject that if it were not for this, for their perseverance, we would not learn, especially in these pandemic days. To our NSTP CWTS coordinator, Dr. Selena T.C. Tangtangco, for guiding students to meet the needs of the subject in this program. To our guest speaker, Mr. Discoro C. Orlain Jr., for giving us an outstanding and aspiring message. To our students on this completion. To our school president, Engineer Andrew Ray Embeliesa, for confirming us as graduate of the National Service Training Program and Civic Welfare Training Service. We would like also to thank the admin and staff and the students who rendered their services and have been part of this completion ceremony. Without your support, this completion would not have been possible. So thank you.
Please stand for the Pledge of Commitment, which will be led by Mr. Mark M. Mendones.
Mark, pagkatapos mo, bigyan mo kay Daniela yung ibigay mo kay Daniela pagkatapos mo.
Hindi ko makilala sila.
Yung ayun, katabi ng pangatlo.
May I request everyone to raise your right hand for the Pledge of Commitment? Pledge of Commitment. I will direct all my actions
I will direct all my actions
to human life's goal
to human life's goal
of knowing the right thing to do.
of knowing the right thing to do.
I will give stability
I will give stability,
which man needs to work
which man needs to work
without fear
without fear
and anxiety
and anxiety
in the search for happiness.
in the search for happiness.
I will develop the habit
I will develop the habit
of overcoming the difficulties
of overcoming the difficulties
and pressures of life
and pressures of life
in the pursuit of good.
in the pursuit of good.
I will bring the desire
I will bring the desire
and natural inclinations of man
and natural inclinations of man
under the control of the right reason.
under the control of the right reason.
I will strive to work hard
I will strive to work hard
to attain the goal of serving
to attain the goal of serving
as intellectual resource
as intellectual resource
in the service of the nation.
in the service of the nation.
I will remain true to my friends,
I will remain true to my friends,
developing responsible social interaction
developing responsible social interaction
in spite of difficulty.
in spite of difficulty.
I will develop the habit
I will develop the habit
of being accountable
of being accountable
for my actions,
for my actions,
duties, and obligations.
duties, and obligations.
I will harness the habit
I will harness the habit
of being optimistic,
of being optimistic,
always seeing the bright side of things.
always seeing the bright side of things.
I will share the good
I will share the good
that I have with other people,
that I have with other people,
looking for ways to help
looking for ways to help
and serve others.
and serve others.
Lastly,
Lastly,
I will instill values for family unity,
I will instill values for family unity,
advocating social responsibility,
advocating social responsibility,
fostering nationalism and patriotism,
fostering nationalism and patriotism,
and cultivating global solidarity.
and cultivating global solidarity.
So help me God.
So help me God. Please remain standing for the graduation song.
We are the children of yesterday's dream. We are the promise of the future we bring. Waving the banner of serve to all, to every nation, the rich and the poor. We are the world of the restless and young, and we need a hand to guide us. Helping each other, build each other, as long as we're together, you and me. For together we stand, divided we fall, together we climb to the top. have the yearning to do what is best. Be someone special from all of the rest. Nation and brothers and unity. Building tomorrow for you and for me. We are a world of the restless and young, and we need a hand to guide us. Helping each other to build each other, as long as you're together, you and me. For together we stand, divided we fall. Together we climb to the top of the world. We can be what we want for the world to see, that we are the children of yesterday's dream. Together we stand, divided we fall. Together we climb to the top of the world. We can be what we want for the world to see, that we are the children of yesterday's dream. That we are the children of yesterday's dream.
Please be seated. Again, congratulations to all of us. May all of us be more blessed than ever and continue to achieve our goals. God bless us all. This program has now come to an end. I'd like to invite Dr. Selena C. Tancangco, NSTP CWTS Coordinator, to give her closing remark. Please give a round of applause.
Very well said and very well sang. Your dreams will now become a reality. Engineer Andre Villesa, our president, Dr. Jascoro Orlain Jr., our guest speaker, and Dean of the College of Criminal Justice System Department, Ms. Yvonne D. and Mr. Erwin Barba, NSTP CWTS instructors, the faculty, our staff, completers or graduates of the NSTP CWTS program, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Graduation or completion is not the end. It is the beginning, in fact, of moving towards the realization of your dreams. But unlike any other day, the days that will commence will be a little different. Why? Because you have now the duty and commitment to be able to transform lives. You had the knowledge and the skill given to you through our school, who had given us the resources. That is why you were able to have your classes online. The school has also been committed to do that to us. You have been committed to your studies, but let us find ways, despite the pandemic, to be always at hand. That's the meaning of your civic welfare training service. To commit yourselves, to give importance of your participation, especially in community development, because you shall serve as partners of the community and of the nation. And this time, your dream, as I have said, will now become a reality because you have to respond to real life problems. That is civic consciousness. So, in fact, you will be the first responders in the barangays should there be any disaster that will happen. That is your commitment. Because we are following a law, the NSTP law, Republic Act 9163. That is the mandate to all of us. Because under this program, you will be able to see a glimpse of tomorrow through hard work. Through you are able to make yourselves prepared for any calamities for that matter. And our region is, in fact, a part of a disaster region. We know that for sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, completers of the NSTP National Service Training Program, Civic Welfare Training Service, you are on the go. The school has prepared you for anything. Because from now on, you and we, the school, will be partners in nation building. Start it within you. Be safe, be healthy, be well all the time. So that if anything comes or anything happens, you are always ready. Are we ready? Maluya, maluya so. Are we ready now?
Yes.
Yan. O, dinadidinig tayo ng ating presidente and he is given the glance of all of us having been prepared. Pati si Sir, ang ating guest speaker today, is also willing to be able to help us because he is handling another component of the NSTP program, the Reserve Officer Training Corps, ROTC. So, magkakasama tayo in the whole Cat College community. We are responders and we are committed to do our duty. Thank you very much and good afternoon. Congratulations also.
Okay, congratulations to all of you. But before that, we will be having the picture taking, I think, no? So, Madam, by course? Okay, by course muna. So, may I call on first the Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. So, we will be having the picture taking. So, by order po, ano? So, susunod yung BCPE, then, okay. So, please.
You never talked about it, said you had to leave. It was over.